Hey, good morning, guys. How are you? How's everybody doing? Welcome back. We're doing more cozy art this morning. Hello, how are you guys? Welcome on in. I'm just warming up with some more halftones and then we're gonna move on to like actual inking. I did actually go buy that whole set of halftone brushes from True Grit Texture Supply. So those have been really fun to play with the last couple days. I'm glad you're good. Devin, hello. I did. I got the whole set. I couldn't help it. And like, they work really well. I just got the Photoshop ones, but the only thing that's like really buggy is the really nice like shader ones. You can't adjust the size. Like the size of the actual like brush, which I'm not sure if that's by design or if they're supposed to be able to change sizes. I don't know. That might be a glitch moving over from Photoshop to Clip Studio. I hope it's not just by design. That would be awful. I have entirely too many brushes now. What building is this? This is the laboratory. I wish I was drawing and not languishing at work. Yeah, that's a vibe for sure. You're also drawing right now. Amazing. What are you drawing, Yume? Laboratory. Is that a Dexter's Laboratory reference? Love that show. So good. You have to do it that way for mad science. That makes sense. You're drawing you and your BF. Cute. It's important that you hit all the cliches. Well, like, where else are you supposed to do mad science? I don't know what you expected, man. It was not. I never actually watched any Dexter. Really? Dexter the serial killer or Dexter the tiny mad scientist with a sister named Dee Dee? Because those are very different shows. Actually looks like they're kind of working now. I wonder. Oh, while Brando has appeared out of a box. 2 for 2 streams this week. Amazing. Either of them. You haven't watched Dexter or Dexter's Laboratory? Dang. You have a Dexter deficient lifestyle, my guy. Actually, I don't know. I feel like the Dexter's Laboratory one, I think that was a Cartoon Network. I'm not sure. That one, I feel like I have like nostalgia glasses on. And then Dexter the serial killer show, I feel like is a very like, that's got a niche audience, I feel. I feel like it's the weird cross section of like CSI, NCIS type shows and like, I don't know, Hannibal, but like less production money. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I still watched cartoons in high school. I'll always love cartoons. I have an addiction. Let's do one more page of Halftones just because those are so fun. And also, I need to get them done. I'm trying to catch myself up, but like the halftones are on page 8, the inks are on page 15, and the colors are on page 6. Messy line art for your comic. Nice. I'm excited to see it. You watch hella cartoons now, but your teen years were not wholesome years. Oh no. feel like these halftones, you kind of just have to be like a little less careful and then go back with your eraser and clean it up after. So much faster than trying to be careful. I love that these brushes use the same, I guess they're like the same pattern model. So if you erase too much, you can just go back and fix it. Yeah, I've noticed like the super fine tips don't really work, but like if you get higher up in the like sizing, kind of works a little better. I don't know. It's probably just like the size of the texture pattern they put in. It's not a perfect system for sure. I'm thinking about maybe contacting their support team when they release these beat tones for Clip Studio and just being like, hey guys, I bought these for Photoshop, but I needed them for Clip. But they didn't exist yet, and I'm having some issues. I don't know. We'll see. More than likely, I'll just spend another 20 bucks on them. I hate hassling support people. I think it's probably just the used to be a support people vibes. I just like don't want to add to that. You would have last night, but you were on a date. Oh. They look a little less digitally clean than the Retro Supply. Yeah. Yeah, I looked at the Retro Supply ones too, and I was like, I need the grunge factor of these halftones. The grunge factor is kind of what like drew me to these ones. Because I have a ton of like halftone options already in Clip, and I've got a couple of other companies like packs of sample halftones. It just like, this is the only one that ever really like felt correct with my style of inking. The digital ones you can put in with Clip Studio look really nice and clean, but they get really square. And they only have like there's like a specific range of settings. And it's really hard to get them to blend out like this. Like you have to sit with like a soft eraser and erase them back out. I gotta say, this brush that Yume showed me last stream, the like select and erase thing, has revolutionized my workflow. I use it constantly now, and not just on comic work. I was doing a draw this in your style and I was like erasing out like a clean edge, because you can select like a clean edge. It's very, very helpful. I was working on this pumpkin sticker last night and used it to do these like really clean stripes. It's a little pumpkin coffee cup. Just trying to like learn and figure out how to use these halftones properly. I love the color you can get when you mix purple and kind of pumpkin. It's so cool. I know, right? I think it turned out so good. What a cutie. The handle's like not the right colors, but it kind of reminds me of Beetlejuice a little bit. Like it just has like shiny sandworm vibes. Thanks, Yume. Thanks, Devin. I'm excited to put it in the shop, even though it was just kind of like a doodle. That's kind of my favorite version of sticker making. Is I was working on a doodle while we were watching TV, and then all of a sudden a sticker was born. All of a sudden it did a sticker. Your doodles are product worthy. Okay, my doodles are, but my sketchbooks aren't necessarily. And it's only some of the doodles. Sometimes they turn out gross and I just delete them. Yeah, I like it coming from the top better, I think. Sketchbooks are for experimenting and doing bad work. I struggle with this, but firmly believe they're a place for making mistakes. Yeah, I agree. And I think they're a place for writing down things that are important, because I always will write things down in my sketchbook pages. Like if I'm watching videos or something. I think the same thing though. I think sketchbooks are for like just experimenting and learning things without putting a ton of pressure on yourself. A jumbled brain dump, yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time making sketchbooks that were like every page is a piece of finished art, and that made me not use my sketchbook at all, and it made me really uncomfortable when people would ask to look at it. The thing I absolutely love about iPad Sketchbook is it is Face ID or like code locked. So no one's just gonna pick it up off your desk and start looking through your shit. Hate that. Bad drawing anatomy. Yeah. Yeah. And I know a lot of people who do like one for learning and one for presentation. I think that's too much work though. For me, I think that's too much of a time commitment. I can barely remember to like pull up a sketchbook page as it stands. I want to get better at that though. I was watching a video about goals for 2022 while I was making my goals video that went up yesterday, and the lady in the video was talking about how instead of goals, she makes systems so that like she will make it a habit instead of trying to just like set a goal. So instead of saying like, I want to work in my sketchbook more this year, she set a time of day where she would like draw in her sketchbook for a set amount of time, and then she'd do that every day so it became a habit. Countless files named illustration 4.clip, right? Yeah. I put them in a folder so that it's just like all the sketchbook pages are together. But yeah, it happens. I've tried to start naming my files a little bit better because when the Procreate crash of 2021 happened, I just had a lot of files that were named stuff like that. What was the actual... There was an actual like name of it. Something that's like the default Procreate file name. But I basically had like 100 files that were all named that in different variations, and then I went looking for one specific animation. I could not find it because you have to load them back into Procreate individually. It was a whole nightmare. Yeah, I was not a happy camper that day. I was raging pretty hard, and it was like something where I needed a still for my portfolio for an animation that I had done for like a stream alert, and I just didn't have it. I ended up having at least a good quality version of the animation that I could like kind of pause and then screenshot and use that, but it's like terrible quality compared to what it would have been. I was very upset. There was many rage that day. There's probably a better way to erase these burst lines, but you know, when you have drawing days where you're like, I know there's a better way to do this quicker, but I don't have the brain space to try to like, I can't do the mental gymnastics to figure out how to do the faster version. This song is such a vibe. You could probably select inside your text. Yeah, like I could probably like mess with the magic select thing, but like, that just seems like a lot of work. That tool is like kind of wonky. Either that or I just don't know how to use it properly. It's beautiful. I love the look of burst lines with halftone on top of them. I think it looks so much better. I don't know why. Maybe it's a density thing. Or like maybe I'm going for like a specific look and that look isn't like really clean manga. I think that's probably a little bit more like I think the burst lines in Clip Studio look very, very manga, and like it just doesn't mesh with my line art very well. I do messy, squiggly, PC line art and it just doesn't, it's not very clean, like tiny lines. It's like chunky, messy. Bye, Yumi. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck with your drawing. I saw you do that on another page and was like, oh yeah, that's good. Right? I feel the same. My little tabby is like sitting right here next to me, snoring away. She's just passed out. She loves it because I've got like a tiny little space heater under my desk. And so this is like the warmest, coziest spot for her to take a little nap. She's all just like racked out with like all of her legs just poking straight out. It's very funny. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the balloon tools, like the ones that come with the product, look very manga, and then like people have made more comic-y, more like hand-drawn looking little speech bubbles and stuff and tools. Like there's always a way to adapt it. Dumb me. Oh no. I did paint tool Sai, and then decided the brush system annoyed me too much, so I moved to Photoshop. Decided that was like crashing my computer, really clunky, and like just didn't want to have to pay a subscription. So the first time I saw somebody use Clip Studio, I think it was Zombie Guts on Twitch. She does some incredible like horror gore art, and she was using Clip Studio, and I was like, wait, stop, I'm in love. Yeah, the program is like has a huge range of tools. It's incredible. I've never used a program that had this much functionality built into it, and I've never seen a program like this that when they made the iPad port, they were just like, we'll just use the same program and not make any changes and not optimize it for like screen space or whatever, but we'll let people do that on their own. Such a good choice. Trying to decide what would be a good one to add some tone to this one. I might not, because it's already got a lot of like hatching. We might just go dark on the background instead. This page is getting a little like halftone heavy already. I have a lot less questions to ask since you said anything that doesn't appear in the comic isn't canon. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, were you looking for like insider knowledge on what the world building for this comic looks like? Because I don't know what it looks like yet. It's not done. It just feels like the drawing tools are a hack. Yeah, because it's meant for editing photos. And they just added all of the painting and drawing tools as like an afterthought because people were using it for photo bashing. For sure, yeah. The workarounds are baked in, but like they didn't bother to improve them at all. They just were like, it works, good enough. Sure. Kind of. It also provides commentary on what could be a silent stream. Yeah, I try pretty hard to make sure that we're not just like not talking the whole time. Mostly just because I've been streaming for almost a year and a half and I don't find those streams to be particularly interesting. I think it's okay to have little breaks. I feel like when an artist gets on and just does a stream of consciousness, sometimes it can be a little wordy. So I think it's fair to have some chill music in the background, and there's gonna be obviously like a couple of little like focusy bits, but I don't know, it's a trade-off. Yeah, and I think they kind of did with Adobe Fresco, but they also just tried to kind of rip off Procreate with that, so I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do over there at Adobe. I don't mind it. The problem is I just don't understand with Clip Studio out here why Photoshop is the quote-unquote industry standard. And I don't think it deserves that title. I don't think it has anywhere near earned that. I think just a lot of people used it because it was the only thing that was available for a long time. If I'm editing photos, like I want to use Lightroom though. Like I don't even want to use Photoshop. Yeah, if I'm making adjustments to a raw file, yeah. So I have a Canon and it has like a proprietary file type that Lightroom can do, and it has a lot of data stored in it, so I definitely prefer Lightroom to Photoshop. Yeah, the batch processing where you can just kind of copy the processing data and then copy it to a bunch of different photos. That's so handy. I miss that. I've been using Luminar. Luminar is pretty good. Just because it's a one-time payout and I don't have to do Adobe subscription till the end of my life. That's just like a business model that I can't stand. Now granted, Clip Studio is a subscription on the iPad, but it isn't expensive. You can pay it for the whole year like you kind of can for Adobe, but it's not like... I feel like the Adobe prices, they just are really gouging people. And that's really annoying to me. I think my Clip Studio subscription on my iPad is maybe like $2 a month, which is doable. Okay, so I just accidentally drew on my sketch layer. I'm gonna show you guys really quick how to fix this. So you can see right here, the sketch and the line art are stuck together, which is not what we want. So I'm going to open a correction layer, and then I'm going to open a gradient map. I'm going to mess with it until my sketch lines disappear. Just like that. And then we're going to hit OK. Oh, the first step is to duplicate it, because you still want to keep your sketch. It is witchcraft for sure. And then we're gonna go edit. Oh, we have to collapse this layer first. And then edit, convert brightness to opacity. And that gives us back just our lines. Hey Nate, welcome on in. How's your day going? I go an extra step and delete the things on that layer outside of my selection too, just so I don't have any weird like stray bits. Going good? Good. Happy Thursday. Probably helps with the file size too. Yeah, not to have a bunch of like empty layer information. Yeah, it does for sure. You can also use that that gradient map trick to take a picture of your sketchbook and like clean it up a little bit, get rid of some of like the page texture and stuff when you move it over to Clip Studio. What's the worst name you've given a character? I don't know. I've been making characters since I was probably 11, maybe younger. There's been some real stinkers in there. I don't even remember them all. What's the worst name you've ever given a character? Probably slaying sloths from another solar system. The alliteration on that one is just really hard for me to get around. It was a Mashables version of the sloth from Animal Crossing mixed with the killer clowns from outer space. Oh yeah, random 3-letter names are awful. I have absolutely named a video game character Poop, and I have no regrets. I mean, character creation is like a whole other thing. I'm pretty sure I ran around for about 100 game hours with a Skyrim orc named Giblets at one time. I have zero respect for like naming my characters something decent in any video game ever. My Stardew Valley chickens, they all just get randomizer names, and you get things like Gretchet. It's awful. We were playing that game this week, me and my sister, and we ended up with a chicken named Fumbus. It's just like stupid. I can't be spending time of my life trying to figure out a name for a digital chicken made of pixels. That's not how this works. My first playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic, I named my character Denwa. Banjo. But it's just Japanese for telephone number. Amazing. Yes. I feel like that just fits in with the rest of the universe, though. Vaguely appropriated. Kind of like generalized cultures just kind of mixed together. I feel like that's aesthetically perfect. Yeah, I feel like the prequels, especially the creative team, just sort of went into that with like, it's Venice, but it's also like sort of China and also feudal Japan. And we're just going to sort of put that in the blender and see what comes out. And then it was just close enough. So they just kind of were like, okay, that'll work. Because all of the like architecture is very like has Italian and kind of like Corinthian columns, and it's like very like it's Italian and Greek and like all this, like it just got mixed together so much. It's weird. It's weird to look at now 20 years later. I'm sure that's what we'll be saying about Dune in 20 years, though. I didn't watch it yet, but I did watch the Honest trailer. Blending stuff that exists is totally, yeah, it's exactly how you make new worlds, but like, I just feel like there was an iteration process that was missed. Like they just sort of, they did the Blender thing and then they kind of didn't keep working on it. I don't know. It's just so ripped off feeling. You know what I mean? Like it just has like too close. We didn't put enough new material in there. It was a chunky soup and it needed to be creamy. Agreed. Good analogy. We put it in the cheapest blender we could find at Walmart, and we should have put it in a Vitamix. You'll have to wait and see, Bucky. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. No spoilies. Oh, old age is giving you an appreciation for good kitchen tools. Yeah. Honestly, the Vitamix is one of the best things we ever bought. You'd be amazed what kind of refurbished deals you can find on Amazon sometimes for kitchen appliances. Mostly I just like the kitchen. I like good kitchen tools in the varieties that I use a lot. So like good speed peelers, good KitchenAid mixer, good blender. But like we don't use our food processor enough for me to get a good one, really. I really just use it for like pie crust. Sometimes I'll use it for like grating cheese if I'm feeling lazy. If I'm feeling middle lazy, where I've like purchased actual cheese and didn't just get a bag of pre-shred. Sometimes when you need a grilled cheese sandwich, you just need a grilled cheese sandwich like now. And you can't be bothered to get out the food processor to grate whole cheese. I know that pre-shredded cheese is kind of food blasphemy, and I don't care. Oh, that's an interesting... I just invented something new. Whoa, I love it. It's the like gradient, not the gradient, it's the halftone brushes on a layer that has the layer outline turned on. And it makes these funny little bubbles. They're adorable. Oh. You make a lot of salsa and hash browns? That's fair. And hummus. Yeah, hummus is a good food processor food. I make a ton of smoothies and like soup. Like I have a stand-up blender for like tomato soup because we make a lot of homemade tomato soup. Instant bubble bits. I know, right? They're cool. was just trying to do stitches, but I invented something awesome. It does sound really good today, right? Tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. It's because it's kind of chilly. I don't know. I always feel like I want soup in January, like just kind of perpetually. And typically when I make like smoothies and stuff, I want to put like spinach and granola and like a lot of stuff that doesn't blend very good. Plus, nothing annoys me more in a smoothie than like chunk of unblended ice. I hate it. Also, the Vitamix makes dope falafel. Eat something pumpkin flavored on stream? I don't eat on stream. Only water and coffee. Pumpkin seeds sound really good too. Yeah, I might be hungry. Warning, I'm always hungry. Oh, okay. Why pumpkin flavored? Oh man. So one of my online friends, Tuna, posted this thing the other day on Instagram that she said pencil me has done a crime to inking me, and I'm having that experience right now because pencil me has decided that I just didn't really need to figure out what this panel was gonna look like. Actually had pumpkin pie spice in your oatmeal this morning. Nice. I love pumpkin pie spice. Pencil me. I'll figure it out in inks. Has never worked out for me. Yeah. No. Yeah. This is a crime. This is a crime that penciling me has done. And she also didn't bother to stay on model either, so like that's a whole other thing. I'm pretty sure this is like an original thumbnail even. Like this is like worse than just not penciling at all. This panel isn't a cutaway to a Powerpuff storyboard. It isn't. It isn't. It looks like it is though, for sure. Last night your date asked you what your top 3 Twilight Zone episodes were. Aw, Twilight Zone episodes. Yeah, what were they? I don't really have a point of reference because I didn't watch the Twilight Zone and have never gotten around to it. I've heard good things though. Okay, Time Enough to Last. The monsters are due on Maple Street and Eye of the Beholder. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's just like kind of not my vibe. I'm so confused as to how it's not your vibe. I don't know. I don't have an explanation for you on that one, unfortunately. I have a weird relationship with my TV and movie viewing. Is it not monstery enough for you? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Just watch that one. Maybe. I'm in the middle of a extremely trashy series on HBO Max right now, though. The fact that people don't know about the 3 reboots should tell you that. Oh no. Hi, Jank. Welcome. Doing pretty good. Just hanging out, doing some inking. Penciling me decided to make it today me's problems with some of these panels. Hell o fiends. Hell o fiends. Like jack-o'-lantern. Going in your possible song title file. Hilarious. I love it. I love it. Hello Fiends does sound like it needs to be a song. Hopefully metal. It's amusing wanting to be serious about my music, but also extremely goofy person. There's always like a mix between those that works though, right? I feel like you can walk that line. Struggle's goddamn real. Serious good art that you want to do, but then sit down and do like cyborg velociraptor. Yeah. Hey, who's telling you that cyborg velociraptor can't be real art? Serious art. I gave up on like serious art a really long time ago, I think. I wonder if we looked at the Instagram, how far back we could go before I felt like it was like serious art. Also, I don't know if I know exactly what that is anymore. Certainly none of my Drawloweens. Because you gave it authentic proto feathers? Nice. Perfect. That sounds like something from Horizon Zero Dawn. Those monsters are so cool. It was too gnarly. Oh no. I'm still trying to find a piece of serious art, you guys. It's not working. Okay, there's one posted in like 2014, but it wasn't painted in 2014. It was painted in 2009. It looks so cool. I don't know. I'm thinking about buying it, but I'll have to play it on PC because it's on Steam. Like, it might be 2009. 2009 might be the last time that I made, like, serious capital A art. Yeah, Jink, you'll have to send it to me on Discord. And then I can link it in the chat. So I'm going on no serious art for 13 years. There you go. There's Jinx to what did you call it? Like too grungy? It wasn't too grungy. It was too gnarly like hell tree. The tree from hell. I don't know, like, I feel like we've been getting a lot of people watching these streams back, so a reference point can't hurt. Is the skull the tree's last victim? Yes, exactly. It's an Evil Dead tree. A tree that drags you to hell. I mean, plants love decomposition. That's what they live on. It makes good, tasty earths for them. That's why we compost. If someone made a soundtrack for your tree. A soundtrack for a tree game. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's like Doom, but it's like trees. But instead of doom, it's loam. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we all do type faster than we think. Think faster than we type? I don't know. I do one of those. Sometimes both, I feel like. The typing and the thinking both get messed up. can't remember if we've seen Vesper and Gordy in the same, like, frame yet. Cheery and pleasant this place is. Which place? The laboratory? I think this is the first time they've been in the same panel. Okay, I guess we're setting a size precedent. Oh yeah, we try to keep it like... Thank you, I appreciate that. We try to keep it kind of... We try to keep the vibe good, because sometimes the world sucks and everything's sad, and we try to... I don't know. I have in the past been in some pretty dark areas where I needed channels that were just sort of a bunch of content that I could trust to be chill and be a decent, like... decent level of entertainment, and like also not be hugely downer. You know what I mean? We definitely get into it sometimes about some real life shit, but I try to keep that to a minimum as much as possible because, you know, same reasons. It can just be, it can be a lot for people to process that, as well as like their own whatever else is going on in you guys' lives. So we try to keep it pretty level in the like cheerful, pleasant zone. Spooky, Halloween themed, but pleasant. Yeah, we keep the plastic skulls, but they have like twinkle lights around them. Just the real stuff that's intriguing rather than upsetting. Yeah. Yep. Plus, I find more and more the content that I want to consume and the content that I want to be making is just creepy cute, but also it's pretty like uplifting. It's pretty not overly happy, not happy in a fake way. I try really hard not to ever be like fake. I definitely am a little different than I am in my real life, because like you can't really avoid being online and having a little bit of a persona, especially as somebody who does live broadcasting like this. But as much as possible, I try to keep it pretty authentic. Fake cheerful freaks me out. No, Unikitty. I love Unikitty. Yeah. Unikitty's hilarious. I think that what makes that character so good though is it's balanced with like some really dark humor. Isn't that the one, the Lego movie one? Like every once in a while she'll just make like a really weird dark joke. That I think is very funny. It has a very like Hot Topic 2010 vibe that I appreciate. I don't know, it just feels so weird to me that people will sort of dump things like that on content creators, streamers specifically, because it's like, we're not mental health professionals. I mean, I'm sure there's streamers who are mental health professionals, but like they're not at their mental health professional area, right? So it just feels weird to me to have that be a thing. So I've really intentionally tried to cultivate an environment where it's like something like that could be handled carefully and in a way that would be respectful to the rest of the chat. Because like I'm not a professional. I have no training in that. I have my own lived experience, but that's it. So I'm not equipped to be able to help anybody else with their medical or mental health issues. And so basically my strategy for that is direct them to people that can, and then we sort of reset back to like an area that I'm comfortable talking about. I don't know, I've done a lot of thinking on it just because like I also want to be there for people. I also want to be there for people who have similar lived experiences to me, because I could have used a little more support, but you know, that needs to be handled by somebody who is trained to handle that kind of thing. I'm discovering the more I'm online that everything is... You're back at an odd time. Everything okay? Yes, everything's fine. I'm discovering the more I'm online, the more like having artwork and stuff online becomes about being careful with boundaries, and like that's just how it happens. So Devin Vucky just read a comment on another YouTube video that was kind of like alarming and kind of a like a not a trauma dump, but like a bad news dump on the person who created the video. And it was just kind of like a comment on how this channel is very cheery and pleasant and a nice place to be, and then I just made it a big downer. I don't react well to compliments. I apologize. Hello and welcome to my overly awkward art stream. Compliments are hard. I know, right? Also, I'd like to know how you're supposed to say the words thank you without adding a question mark at the end. It's not sarcastic, I swear. I just am insecure. I don't think you're awkward. Thank you. Is that how you do it? Did I do it good? Guys, was that right? Did I do it? Last night someone complimented your hands and you started to say something sarcastic and self-deprecating because I don't know how to take a compliment either. Yeah. Yeah. How did you do it, Jank? Did you just practice it a lot? How did you train yourself to react appropriately? You don't need to say anything. Wow, what a power move. Trying to keep the stitches continuity. Mistakes were made. Teach us your wise ways. I know, right? Being mindful and remembering to pause before you go on an insane ramble. Should build an auto action that does that for me, that like rasterizes the layer, merges it down, and then does convert opacity. But I think that it can't select layers, so I think that might be a problem. Oh, inane, not insane. I feel like both qualify for me and how I react to compliments for sure. I apologize for misreading your message though. All right, now that we've resolved the crimes of past penciling me. Aw, tiny kitty snores again. I feel like my voice keeps getting all like raspy because my throat is just like really dry. I did not drink enough water yesterday. Luckily, Brenda ordered a bunch of not water bottles, Gatorades, and like Gatorade mix, since I can't manage to keep myself hydrated. Yeah, winter is extremely dry. And you do gotta hydrate. It's like a weird level of extra hydration. Especially since I spend most of my time inside with the heat on, like, it just dries everything out. Yeah, I know. The stupid bots. I try to keep on top of like removing them and reporting them, but they get past me sometimes. Despite doing great for a while. I know, I feel like it comes in like you know, to blurb flanks. Yeah, fair enough. What are they even trying to do? They're trying to post links, but I've got the links turned off. So like they just post random, it just comes out as like random garbledy-gook, I guess, which is fine. It's easy to identify. Not easy enough that I can have the bot do it, but like pretty easy. I feel like the hydration thing, I do really good for like a couple of weeks and then I just do terrible. Yeah, so that's why the links are off, is because they're trying to like spam a bunch of crap in there and I just wasn't having it. So we'll just leave it as it is. And I'll keep trying to report them and remove the comments as we get them. You're tricking yourself into drinking more by getting those Mio drink enhancers. Those worked really well for me until I realized that they have aspartame, aspartame, or sucralose in them, which I'm allergic to. Yeah, most mess up your stomach. Yep. Yeah, so those give me, like, I can't drink anything that has artificial sugar in it because I'll get a blinding migraine within like 30 minutes. Like, it straight up is like you could set a timer. It's not food. It can't go in my body. Stevia just messes up your blood sugar. I know, right? It's awful. You just have to kind of like eat real sugar in small amounts. Yeah, apparently for me it is not okay. Yeah, I try to steer clear of anything that has that like flavor to it, that fake sugar flavor. Like stevia is usually probably okay for the migraines, but it freaks me out so bad to drink something that tastes like that because I'm just expecting it to have a really negative reaction. Yeah. Not that sugar's better, but like, you know. Do you know, how do you do with monk fruit extract? I don't really know. I haven't tried it. Does it taste like stevia and aspartame? Tastes like sugar to you? Okay. Where did the backbone come from? Inside of Gordy. The cat just snorted herself awake. Okay, I think we're gonna call it for today. I have to go work on some commission work, and I have Patreon rewards that are due. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to some other off of stream work now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate you spending your time this morning here hanging out in the chill spooky vibes. I enjoyed seeing you, Jank. Thank you for chilling. If you guys are looking for some more content, I know most of you guys in chat right now have been on almost every stream on YouTube. If you are watching this in the future and you're looking for a little bit more content, there's a playlist of stream VODs on my channel, as well as some full-length and quick tip videos if you are looking for some Clip Studio hacks and some more information about me and the work that I create. You're super rad, Jank. So I will see you guys around. There will be no stream on Monday. I will post that on Discord also. We are taking a break. We got some time off from Brando's work, so we're gonna actually like take some time for once. We're not really going anywhere, but we're not gonna be working. We didn't really like take any intentional time off around Christmas and New Year's. We just kind of took sick days, which was no fun. So we're gonna do some hanging out, watching some movies and stuff. So we will see you guys on next Thursday, and I'll go ahead and post that probably Wednesday or Tuesday. The like stream link for that will go up. So hopefully you guys will see that in your feed. If you guys have any questions, you future viewers, please post them in the comments and I will respond to them. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. No, we're not going anywhere. We're not vacationing.